Okay, so I'm going to show you how I dump my RV tank, flush my tank, and reduce the smell in doing so. It's like the three things, the trifecta of no black tank smell. So watch to the very end, and here we go. Okay, so you see the first thing I have to do is I have this hose, and it's hooked to the port. It's called the flushing port. Now I've got that hooked down here through my RV, and that goes out, hooks to this hose, and that is all the way down there hooked to the faucet. So I've got it turned on. I keep the pressure low because I want the tank to just slowly fill up as I go, right? And then you have to go and you have to check your hose because things move over time. And in this case, you can see that this has kind of moved around. So we got that plugged into the sewer port. And so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna open the black tank. Now we're listening. Usually I have this a little straighter. It's not as good. So make yours a little straighter. And so if you look down here, you can hear some of the water is coming out. So that was the actual gray tank, just for a test. Now we're gonna open the black tank. And you're gonna come down here, and you'll notice I got a clear extension on the bottom. And that's for a reason. We wanna see the darker brown color come out, and that's gonna tell us that we are properly emptying the tank. So we're gonna let that run for a few minutes. And it's important to remember that when you're using your black tank, the plumbing is designed for you to keep it, clean from the sensors, but you have to use the flushing to clean the sensors. And also moving your RV around a lot, with the truck or whatever, that's gonna slosh liquid around, and that's gonna also keep the stuff off of your sensors. And what this does is it makes your sensors work properly. I'm not gonna say all the time, but it's gonna work better, okay? And so right now we have the flushing hose turned on. We have water going into the black tank. And so it's coming into the black tank and around the sides and down to the bottom, and it's flushing out, right? And so now we're gonna go back to the sewer hose and just see, we shouldn't see anything other than clear water. So there's still material coming out. So what that tells us is we need to close the port of the black tank for a couple of minutes, or at least 1 minute. It really depends. I mean, you're gonna get a feel for your particular tank, and you can increase the water pressure slightly if you want to, but you want to try to keep it, I would try to keep it below 45 PSI. That's probably the best. And so we've closed that tank. So now there's some more liquid that's building up. Normally we would let it sit a little longer, but I'm going to show you this technique. So now we're opening it again. We're gonna go down here, make sure that more material is coming out. And so you can see, definitely coming out. So we're gonna come over here and increase the pressure from the water just a little bit. Okay, that's gonna fill things up a little faster. And let's see, not showing a whole lot there. Might have turned it the wrong way. Okay, there we go. So now Let's make sure we have more. Okay, that's flowing a little better. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna cycle back. Now keep in mind, if you smell anything during this process, that's not necessarily bad, because that smell can be coming from the sewer tank. So we're letting that hold for a few extra seconds, and then we're gonna go over here, just turn it on again. So I hear a lot more water. So let's come back over here. And there you have it. That's how you keep your black tank clean, secure, and from not smelling in the bathroom.